Hi people, this is Mark from Courage Change Works. I trust that you are well. In continuation with the purpose series, I want to talk about what is the purpose of spirituality. And I'm not going to single out Christianity here, albeit that many people would think that's what I'm talking about. I'm not. I'm talking about spirituality, the whole theory of having a belief out there about something that is supernatural. And I will include the agnostics and the atheists in that as well. You know, they deny the existence of a spiritual realm out there in some way or another. The fact of the matter is, inside of us we have something that talks about hope and love and peace and this kind of stuff, which are spiritually based words. And I firmly believe that you can't have a standard day-to-day conversation without spiritual based words. You can't say to your children, I love you, or your chosen life partner, I love you, or I care for you. When children are born, you hear the words, oh, it's a miracle, by people who do not believe in the spiritual, but they use these spiritually based words. I listen to other people who are kind of involved in some kind of romantic relationships, and they are engaging in something that generates procreation, which is interesting. It is procreation, suggesting that something must have been created, and if you it means you for it. It kind of baffles my mind to some degree how people can say that creation doesn't exist when the word for establishing the next generation has that word in it. I find it fascinating nonetheless. In any case, that's another story for another day. So what is the purpose of spirituality? From my perspective, it is giving someone out here kind of hope. When things are dire, when things are dreadful, when things are tough, when things are really, really happy and good and fine, and it's just, as we say, honky-dory. There's a spiritual release somewhere, I believe. And when things are dreadful, we need hope and guidance in something that is beyond ourselves. And in reference to this particular section here, I'm going to make reference to the video where I answer what is weight loss about Simon, why do people engage in things they may not necessarily understand, such as religion. And I will refer back to that video and say it's all about hope. That's what we all strive for. It's this hope, which is a spiritually based word. So it gives us guidance, it gives us hope, it gives us something to strive for. These moral guidelines, spiritual guidelines, ties very much in with morals and ethics and beliefs and all this kind of stuff, which is proper. But the main emphasis of what I'm saying to you here, it is not within ourselves, it is something that happens without ourselves, from outside our body, if I can use it in that kind of a way, in order to fulfill something inside of us which we can't place our finger on, because it is us in our totality. For some people, spirituality, such as going to a church service, is about social interactions. It's about correcting the errors of our way and giving us a means to do so. Here I think particularly in the Catholic Church, where you have confession and all this kind of stuff, where it is about saying our wrongs to someone and believing for some kind of restoration. Spiritual guidance, it's innate in us. We all have it, whether we choose it or whether we choose to reject it. I believe the Creator has placed that facet in us, so that when we expire as people, we then see what the Creator's purpose and plans was for us as a species. And that is, as far as my thoughts are concerned, at least at this point in time, about what the purpose of spirituality is. It's a hook that we use to hang up all our burdens, and it is a hook where we can find a lot of comfort. That's it. It's like a closet. For now, this is Mark from Courage Change Works, and I would appreciate it if you could do all the YouTube admin stuff. Until next time, I will speak to you soon.